What is up, everybody? This is Goodman. I'm signing on for another video. So yesterday I had filmed an intro, getting back into things of being back from my vacation that I didn't want to go on, and went over to the Bessemer house. I was supposed to film it, and I was just completely appalled and mad. Now, if you remember last year when I started recording for YouTube, on the first flip house we ever did, I had this exact same problem happen. So I was working there. I didn't leave that one. And Roberto had told me, hey, look, I'm going to do all of the sheetrock and the painting and all this other stuff. The problem with Roberto is he refuses to hire anybody. It's only him by himself. And so he gets completely overwhelmed, and then he's too slow. He doesn't do things right. And then we just have problems. Like, he's perfectly fine if I'm just having him do, like, hey, do the trim. Hey, do this, hey, do that, and it's done. But when it's like a big project where you need two or three guys to get this thing done in a timely manner, like he refuses to do it. Tells me, oh, there's no one, I don't know anyone. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. But then the problem comes to, then you don't know anyone. I can't hire that because I need people that have other people to be able to get this job done quickly. So anyway, I came back. Like, nothing. He had asked me for the paint, so I drove over there to give him the paint, and literally nothing was done. Like, it wasn't ready for paint. It wasn't even close to being ready for paint. He had left tons of things that we had talked about, like, undone, and he was going to start painting the rooms. So, I didn't lose it on him. I just was like trying to explain to him, because he doesn't understand. Like, when I say that you've gotten nothing done, like, he's like, I have gotten stuff done. Like, he gets all like offended by that. I'm like, no, what I'm trying to say, because like when I'm speaking, when you hear nothing, you think I mean actually nothing. And when I'm saying nothing, I am metaphorically saying, or metaphorically, I don't know, whatever. Let's go metaphorically. Metaphorically saying nothing. Like, we can't do painting. We can't get to the flooring. We can't do this. We can't do that, because this isn't ready for paint at all. It's not ready for anything to be done. So nothing has been done because we can't get anything done. And so anyway, so I talked to him about that. I just told him, I was like, you know what, I'm going to just stick with you, whatever, it doesn't really matter, because the problem is I've been rushing through these houses so fast that I keep buying more, instead of just taking my time doing stuff like at a good pace, and then catching up. That's the problem. I have not caught up. I right now have 2 houses for sale. I have the 2 houses in Bessemer, and I just am purchasing another house today. And I told all the investors this is the last one for now. Not like I'm going to take a break from flipping for a long time. It's just I'm going to get all these houses done, all these houses sold, and then I'm going to make sure everything is sold, and then we'll go back to doing this. Because the issue, which a lot of people have problems with, especially back when it was like 2008, was that they had all these houses, they had all these loans on them. I don't have loans on the houses except for what the investors give me. And so then they got, in over their head. And right now I would say I'm in over my head. And it is a very stressful time, to be me, because we have too much going on. We have way too much going on. It's like, we have the 2 house, really we have 3 houses done, but one is under contract and is about to sell. The other ones are 2-bedroom, 1-bath houses, which I did a video on. That market is pretty much dried up at this point. So those 2 are sitting on the market. Then you have the 3-bedroom, 1-bath in Bessemer that we're working on, which is stressing me out because, again, like, Roberto's not doing what he should be doing. We have the 1-bedroom in Bessemer next door. And then I'm buying a 1-bedroom, 1-bath house in Inslee. So I'm trying to get the Inslee one done and good, because I probably have a buyer already for it, which is why I went ahead. Which is why I went ahead and bought it. But again, I'm very stressed out, because it's like, once something like this happens, all the expenses start piling on. this needs to be done. Hey, do you guys want to go on this? Hey, Luke, do you want to do that? Hey, do you want to go on this trip? Hey, do you want to go on that trip? So it's a very stressful time. I don't have anyone asking me to go on trips. I'm just saying it comes up, right? So I just want to get through this season and get back to just zero, and then find another house. And I'm gonna try to do that. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, I'm going to head over to the new house, which I will kind of take you through again. I'm just going to measure the places where I'm going to put flooring down. We're going to go get the flooring. Well, first we have to go to the house. Then we're going to go to the warehouse and get my flooring stuff. Then we're going to go get flooring at Floor & Decor. Then we're going to go get a cord round at Lowe's. I got to go pick up a certified check for this new house. And I gotta make sure that the power can be turned on. I never checked on that. So if it can't be, I'm just gonna have to tell them I'm gonna file out a contract, because it's like, I'm sorry, I don't have the money. There's no earnest money. It's like, if you want to sue me, I guess you can do that, but he's gonna sit and do that kind of stuff. So anyway, yeah, I'm tired. Let's get to this day. And let's get some filming in. I'll show you guys the house one more time, and then we'll measure everything, go get the things we need to go get, close on this house, go back there, and I'm gonna floor pretty much all day till we're done. And I'm gonna try to get all, if not the majority of this house done by myself. So I'll see you guys in a second. Alrighty, so we've gotten a lot of stuff done today, which mostly is just closing on this house. Now, we've already seen the inside. I'm pretty sure, at least I've posted on TikTok and Instagram. So that's been done. So I guess if you really want to see, someone's calling me. Great. And I have to close this door. Okay. So if you really want to see how the house looks, you can just go to one of those things, I guess. But anyway, let me show you what I'm going to be doing today. Make sure this isn't important. That doesn't look important to me at all. Early voting. Okay. Let's look at everything. So today we're just dealing with this area. So I know this looks fine, but we have rips in the vinyl, and this is just like really crummy vinyl flooring. So all this is just gonna be covered. I'm just gonna go ahead and just floor right over it. Same thing with this tile, flooring over the tile. So we gotta take out all the trim, or just the cord around, that is. And then in this room, we're gonna clean it out, floor over it. We do have power on now, so that's nice. But we're gonna floor over it, everything. Got to cut all the foam and stuff like that around there. I'm guessing they just kind of put the foam down. We're like, okay, we'll leave it this way. This was leaking for a while, but it's still okay. It seems fine. This pipe seems like it is on its last leg. But we're gonna just cut around it, so that doesn't really matter. Yeah, the vent right there. We're gonna go around the water heater and everything like that. So all this will probably be the last room, just because it's gonna be the hardest. I'm gonna start with getting the trim out of all the rooms, but this room will be the first one we floor, because again, it will take the longest amount of time. But I can literally just floor and I'm gonna do it lengthwise, not vertical wise. So then just move my way down the room. And then when I get to doorways, it's a lot easier too. So we're gonna start with that. I'm gonna get the stand out, I'll film it, show you guys what I'm doing, and we'll go from there. Okay, everything is nice and clean down here. And in here, I got all the foam picked up. That wall is just completely crushed in, so what I'm gonna do is take off that panel after we're done flooring. I'm gonna have to figure out, probably cut it right there, leave that side on, and then just probably put some more sheetrock in. I don't understand really what they were doing with that. Worst case of worst, I think I have some paneling at my warehouse. I'll just put it on there. I don't really understand what was, I guess they just really didn't want to just cut sheetrock out and put new sheetrock in. Understandable, I suppose. So, we're gonna figure that out later. But now we're gonna get the flooring in, get it started. So I'm just gonna put on some, I'm gonna probably get the first row going, and then time lapse this, and then come back and talk to you guys about everything. All right, well, let's actually get this where you can see me. Okay, so we are done with the floors in the house. Shall we go look? Let's go look. Okay, so in the kitchen, I got the quarter round down and I got the flooring in. We saw me doing the flooring, so that's in and done. The laundry room, so right there, that is a problem area, and we're gonna take out pretty much all of this because it's like one sheet. You can kind of see it right there. This part all the way around is one sheet put up against that. So there's obviously some sort of problem there, and what I'm probably gonna do is just cut it along that corner, take out that spot so we can actually see this. And I see a little bit of what looks like mold. So we're gonna see if that is indeed mold, but the floors look absolutely great. I put quarter round on that side, quarter round on that side. We're gonna fix all that, then I'll put quarter round up there, fasten the dryer plug in so that it's good to go. And let me move out of this way so you guys can see this kind of this doorway area. So this doorway area is done now, and pretty much the only thing left in this area is a small hole right there next to the door, and then just cleaning up the stuff in the kitchen. There's really nothing left to do in here. I'm gonna leave the cabinet, the counters, the cabinets, everything like that. Put a stove in here, put a fridge in here. There's gonna be some paint touch up done, but for the most part, we're just gonna leave it the way it is. Not gonna touch anything. These people just don't care, so why would I care? Right? Right, okay. And then the other things there, so tomorrow we're gonna get all the sheetrocking stuff done. So we're gonna take the stuff down that needs to be taken down, which would not include those, I like having those blinds up, but any of these rooms that have any kind of sheetrocking stuff, which we have some rooms over there that have problems with the holes in the walls. We have, some rooms have like the security camera, or not security camera, the security systems in it though. So we're going to make sure that we get those things out, cut them, fill in the hole, make sure that everything looks nice. So that will be tomorrow. And then we got, I see some little cracks up there. So all this little stuff will be fixed and done. And then hopefully by the end of tomorrow, like I said, we'll be ready for any kind of spot painting that needs to be done. As well as pretty much spot painting done, and after that it is going into getting the floors done. And once the floors, I'm going to scuff all the floors, get all the paint off of them, get them ready for polyurethane, and then I'm going to go through, make sure all the trim is repainted, make everything nice and clean, paint all the stuff that needs to be painted before obviously I do the floors. And then we will see where we're at. At that point, if I'm ready to go with the floors, we'll go ahead and do the floors because we're gonna have to stain some of the parts that are on there and then put the polyurethane on it, which you can see like there's, let me get you guys so you guys see right here. There's a spot right there on the floor. You can kind of see where it's just really scuffed and everything like that. So what we'll probably end up doing is we'll just take some honeydew or honey, whatever it's called, put it on there, like we'll scuff those down and put the stain on it so it's just all stained the same kind of color. Put polyurethane on it. It'll make these floors shine, shine, shine. It will look really, really nice. And then I'm gonna check all the windows, make sure none of them are broken, make sure that everything is recalked in the bathroom, like around the tub. Make sure everything works in that area, and then pretty much that's it. Then we'll start working on the outside. I'm gonna mow the lawn. I'm gonna pressure wash it, remove all the limbs, and it will be done. So I'm hoping to be done with this house by like next week. I'm not holding my breath. It's just me, so it might not be next week, maybe the week after that. I'm just trying to do, I decided this is gonna be a series. This is episode 1 of flipping the house by yourself. It is possible to do it by yourself. It will take a lot longer. You will make a lot more money, but it will take longer. Right now we are at 5 o'clock on a Friday, which normally, for normal people, that's like, wow, we get off of work at 5 o'clock. For me, I will go home around 2:30, 3 o'clock. I get up early and I get out here early. And also when people are sitting at their computer, they're sitting there all goofing off on their phone or they're in their computer, which that's fine. I don't really care because those are big corporations, who cares? But me, when I'm sitting here working, I'm actually working. Like there's no stopping the work. So 5 o'clock is a very late day for me, but we're probably gonna have a couple more of these days just to get this house where it needs to be. We got electrical stuff that needs to be done. That's mostly just, every electrical outlet's been painted, so we're just gonna replace all those. That's not tough. Like it's getting the stove in here, getting all that stuff taken care of, you know, the little things. That's why I say I want to be done next week. Probably won't happen because it's just me. So I would normally be having Roberta do all the sheetrocking, getting the little spot painting done, and we'd be finished in like 3 days on this house and get it sold. But that's not going to happen. So I've got my realtor coming on Monday. She's going to look at the property, make sure that she has a buyer for it, and then we'll see if the market is cool for 3 bedrooms. If it's not, you'll know about it because this house will not sell, and neither will the one in Bessemer. And right now, Roberto and Martina are working at the one in Bessemer. Again, it's a very stressful point in life. With me, I got 2 houses on the market that are 2 bedrooms, not selling like they used to. So we're just waiting. We're going to see what happens. And then I've got all these other houses that I'm trying to sell and trying to fix, and everyone wants money, and I got to give them money, okay? It's, oh, poor landlord, yeah, whatever. Anyway, so I'm going to be gone for today, and I will be back tomorrow, and I'll film all that stuff. Hope you guys will enjoy this series. It is possible. You can do this by yourself, and you guys are probably a lot better than a Section 8 landlord because me, I know how to cut corners and cut them very well. You all will probably do a lot better job, but maybe you'll learn a thing or two about just the way I do stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
This is Goodman back with another